What's up? Welcome back. Welcome. If this is your first time, this is Tarot to a T. Today I'm going to do a May 2022 reading for the sign of Pisces. Hope you've been well since you were here last. And if you haven't subscribed yet, if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It'll show me how much you appreciate what I'm doing, as well as the other tarot readers on YouTube. We always appreciate knowing that we're appreciated. And we give you the heads up about the next readings. And I do apologize. I am a little late for the May readings. I like to be out on the 1st. But I got a little behind. I got all the things going on. And I'm just glad to be here today. Okay, one more little shuffle here. Mix up. These cards are hard to shuffle traditionally, so I just tend to spread them out. Alright, Pisces, let's see what's going on with you. Cards of, we got two. I'm going to keep both of those. Actually, I'll put that one under. This is your situation. We're going to deal some cards about the complication going on in this relationship. And then we're going to, or situationship, relationship or situationship, and then we're going to deal the cards of advice. I got two on that one too. That doesn't happen a lot. I'll keep both of them. This will take all we can get, right? Okay, let's get started. Pisces. Okay, you got some kind of dominating male energy involved, and they are upsetting your sense of balance here. We have the Joker, who kind of comes in and scrambles things about, literally juggles things up, mixes things up in your life. At least that's the energy of it. It's also the card of the Fool, to give you a point of reference, if you're familiar with that. In the traditional tarot deck. And we have the Ace of Clubs. Interesting. Looks like you're having to start over fresh with something. It's very possible you learned a hard lesson. This is a card of learning and gaining knowledge. And because you kind of have some dark energy here, well, not dark energy in the sense of dark spirits, but just not the most positive influence coming out the gate here. Again, this king is influential, can be literally a male, but somebody who embodies this male energy. They're kind of a person who takes control, and they have some sense of authority, or they take the leadership role, okay? They may not really be an authority over you, but they act like they are. But they are smart. The thing is, they tend to stir things up. They tend to start problems, or they have started a problem. And this is severely upsetting your sense of balance. And I think you're feeling a little bit betrayed. It could be also somebody you have to watch your words around. Like, you have to be careful what you say. Huh. I don't think you were expecting this to evolve this way. This is, again, the card of the Fool. And so one of the interpretations of the Fool card is being naive. You know, it's just like you didn't know they had this side to them, or that this turn of events was going to happen, but you're learning. Yes, and it's brought about changes in this particular relationship, or some kind of relationship. This is the changes involving some kind of separation, literally. Could be somebody leaving a living situation, or leaving a job. I can't think of another example offhand without being real specific. I mean, it also could mean like somebody like leaving home and going to college, but I don't see how that would fit here. The important thing to know is that it's saying it's brought about this situation, at least it's telling me that, separation. Yes, and it's completed. Whatever happened here is not going to linger. Interestingly enough, this is also the card of, they call it stimulus check card. It's the pentacles, right? It's diamonds. It's about some kind of paying off. Could be a paying off of debt. It could be like investing, or not investing, but spending money on something large, like a really major repair, or I don't know, having to put a down payment on a new apartment. I just got that. Because rents are so expensive now. Gone are the days where down payment was, not much. Now it's probably $1,500, $2,000 just to put the down payment out, the deposit. It's possible you had some kind of rift with a spouse, is represented by this King of Spades energy, and you actually had to change your living situation. And this is where the new start comes, and you're learning how to do this again, and learning about this person at the same time. And you were blindsided. Tough energy, Pisces. That's tough. Let's see what that complicating factor, though, is. Oh, okay. We have the Queen of Diamonds. This could deal definitely with your financial situation. The King of Spades. Why I keep calling this? I did this before. The Six of Clubs. I didn't even say King of Spades again. The Six of Clubs is about, not really crossroads, but like new opportunities, like new doors being opened. I guess that could lead to some indecision about what to do. And then we have the Three of Spades. Okay. Let's talk first about this Queen of Diamonds energy. Again, she's a more experienced. If she's not literally a female, she's somebody who embodies this. This could also be an earth sign. Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. They generally have a very good sense of judgment. I mean, if you have one of those signs in your chart, this could be you. I'm getting more that this is some kind of outside influence, though, or another person who's influencing this. Perhaps it's somebody trying to give you advice how to handle this, or where to go. And you see them as somebody who actually has money and some kind of clout. The Six of Clubs, I said it right this time, again is kind of the open pathways, but I think in this concept, in this situation here, this context, it's leading to a little bit of crossroads energy. You know what I mean? Like, you're probably having to make decisions that aren't easy. And you probably have different choices. But generally, this is a good sign because it's good. It's good things. It's good relationships, positive friendships, and actually meeting people under a positive context. Okay, the Three of Spades here. This definitely involves partnerships in some sense. I think in this sense, though, there's some kind of worry or other kind of physical stress that's going on. Probably this situation here caused you a lot of stress. I would say mental, but it's maybe affecting you physically. Yeah, like the decisions that you're having to make or the choices are kind of making your head hurt. So, okay, Five of Clubs. This is the card of change. Do we have a 5 come out? Yeah, we do. We had the 5 of Hearts come out here earlier. And that talked about separation. This one right here is the card that calls for major change. Like, this had to happen. You needed an overhaul. You needed a new transmission in your life. Metaphorically, not literally. That you had a very dissatisfying living situation. I feel that strongly. It's possible that you had to go in a more or equally dissatisfying living situation to get away from this. Like, it's not the most ideal. Like, if you had your way, you'd choose something else. Yeah. Let's see if we can get another card. Oh, Pisces. You got a lot going on. 7 of Diamonds. This is telling you not to make any risky decisions. It is talking about finances here. I think in this sense, maybe if you're trying to decide on a place to live, like we had the card over here about payouts, right? Maybe you need to rethink where you want to live. Maybe it's a little bit beyond your means. Because this is saying watch the spending. Don't make risky financial decisions. Wow. This is just kind of clicking into place for me. But take it how it fits. We're going to look at some cards of advice here, and we did get an extra card this time, so let's go ahead and deal that one out. We got the 6 of Hearts, the Ace of Hearts. I like that because that's a new start. We have the 8 of Diamonds. That's good. We got 7 Hearts. We got all hearts and diamonds. Well, mostly hearts, but I think what it means is you're going to be satisfied with this new start that you decided to do here, going back to this first line with this ace. This is the end of disputes, and this is also a strong desire for closeness again. Literally, this is telling me follow your heart's desire and take this new beginning. This is going to end the conflict, including the conflict within you, like your inner conflict of like, what do you do? Where do you go? What, all those questions. Again, we have opportunities. This is an interesting one though, because this is about negotiation and reaching some kind of harmony because of it. If you haven't met this person or the situation already, I think somebody's going to want to reach a compromise with you. Perhaps, let's say you're looking at a place to live, they're going to work this out with you. Like maybe you're thinking it's beyond your means, right? Because you had the card of watching your spending, but they're going to compromise with you. Maybe they're going to give it to you for less money, or maybe cut the amount of required deposit. That's just a scenario, but I'm strongly feeling that might be involved here. And this 8 of Diamonds is very nice because this is again talks about finances and abundance, but this is advancement and moving ahead in those areas. Literally, it's your hard work paying off. So whatever research you're doing and whatever connections you're making, like if you're calling around trying to find these places, it's going to pay off. You're going to land on your feet and you're going to be financially in a very nice place. The 7 of Hearts, though, is about unfortunate changes. Perhaps in your lifestyle, because we had those cards earlier that were talking about disruption in lifestyle, right? I think it was the 5 of Clubs here. I thought there was another card. Anyway, yeah, the 5 of Clubs here is definitely about that. I think it's kind of just giving you the heads up. to expect that. This is kind of the card of experience, but I think it's just par for the course what you're going through. Yeah, you kind of just have to embrace some of these changes. Even if they're not ideal, just embrace them. It's looking very, very good and positive if you follow this course of action, Pisces. So I'm feeling that very strongly. My favorite card. I don't know if I've talked to you about this before. I found a 10 of clubs many years ago. It's tiny. And when I found out what it represented, I was really excited. It's the card of like major cycles ending, but it's the card of good news. Like everything kind of turns out happy and like ideal. You're kind of back on top of the world. It's also the card of travel, but it doesn't necessarily mean physically traveling. I mean, you could be because of this moving or separation theme that we have involved here, of course. It can also be mentally traveling into a new space, becoming freer in yourself. Like your energy is freer now because you don't have the burdens associated with whatever was here and trying to start over, because that can always be stressful. It's stressful on anybody, you know. It's also the card of expecting something good to happen. And that's why I like it, because that's like, to me, that's like the ultimate in positive thinking. Expecting something good to happen. If you always have that mindset, how can you go wrong? I think I'm going to wrap it up there. Pisces, you got a lot on your plate. Looks like in May. Good luck with all of this. I hope some of this helped. You're definitely going down the right path, though. You're going to come up in a lot better place than you were back here. All this is kind of, like I said, murky and dark. Yeah. Okay. Again, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, and I will see you again soon. Take care.